Looks like we're on the Sonesta Nile Goddess.
Well, we arrived here at the boat, and from the dock it looked a little shabby, and I thought that doesn't look like anything like the photos that we saw, and so I was feeling a bit dubious. And then we walked through, and we kept walking, and we walked right through out the other side and came onto our ship.
I think so. I think so. This looks pretty good. Okay, I think our stuff is here. Nice. Bunches of bean.
There's not much to see out there except another ship, I think.
That's the next one. Is that the next grade up, I wonder, that one over there? Right.
Anyway.
We've got a wee balcony. Nice.
Got a fridge.
Yeah. Yes.
Got everything you need.
Oh, pretty.
It's even got a bath. Thump.
That's fine. It's good. It's a bed. It was a very early start this morning. It is us moving. No, it's them moving.
Actually, we're probably both moving.
Yeah, we're probably going one way, we're going the other, maybe. We got back about 10 minutes ago. Everybody was piling onto the boat, across onto the boat at the same time as us. We were due back by 1. It's about 10 to 1 now, and it looks like we are departing Luxor. It's a little bit deceptive because there's all the mirrored glass in the Sonesta Sun Goddess windows, and I think ours is mirrored glass as well because I'm standing here in a towel. We are actually the one that's moving. Or we might not be. Seriously hard to tell. There was some movement on our way down the Nile. We're heading through a lock. Some sort, maybe. I think it's actually a lock. No.
That dictates the width of the boats.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Oh, there's obviously canal locks. Yeah, obviously. You can see there's a lock gate at the other end and there's sort of water leaking into it. Yeah, you might be or might not be able to see the water pissing in. And then there's another ship coming in at this end. Now I suspect once that other ship is in, they will shut the locks at that end behind that ship, and then we will either go up or we will go down.
So since when we looked out before it was way too hot and sunny on our balcony, our lovely little balcony, now we have a little bit of shade. Still pretty hot, still full of diesel fumes, but hey, let's make the most of our short few minutes of shaded balcony. We've got our Egypt Air pretzels.
The gin and tonic, heady smell of diesel fumes. At least we got some shade. What more could you want?
There goes our shade. We are going up. Oh, now it's seriously hot out here. Within seconds, it's baking out there.
Egypt doesn't seem to change much. You know, everything changes in the world except here. They've got a nice new a museum in Cairo at Giza, which we're going to go and see in a few days. But the way of life, in a lot of instances, hasn't changed much in millennia. And you really feel that when you're on the Nile. There's no place like Egypt, and there's no river like the Nile. It's like no other thing. It just, you instantly feel like you're sailing back in history 5,500 years, just being on the river. If you ever get the chance to come here, I absolutely recommend it. There's no place like Egypt and no place like the Nile. Yesterday morning was our first morning on the Sonesta Moon Goddess cruiser. We were rafted up with two other cruise ships in Luxor. We were in the middle of the raft, so there was nothing to see out the windows. We had to keep the curtains drawn. Well, last night we arrived in Edfu, and this is what we woke up to this morning: the hustle and bustle of a busy town. And now we've just finished our breakfast, and we are going to head off soon on a horse carriage to the Edfu temple, and we'll show you what that's like when we get there. I've just arrived at Edfu Temple complex, and the whole place seems to be one enormous construction site. We're probably making a bit more better infrastructure, but at the moment it looks like a tip. All of this didn't exist 19 years ago. They say Egypt never changes, but this has changed.
Yes,
This is different, this is new.
it is. All this is new in the last few years, really.
So I do remember some things.
Yeah. Yes, we used to enter the temple from the back. So the city around, it's called Edfu. That's why they call it Edfu Temple. But the main dedication is dedicated to the god Horus, the god of healing, the falcon face. That's why you found the falcon figures everywhere.
houseman is an artist. And we're on the road again.
Underway is the term.
We've cast off after embarking.
We've got all the words.
With a little bit of help.
Even if you go down with a crack, you see the crack?
Oh yes.
If you go down with the crack, there is a line in the middle of the columns.
Yes.
And that's from that line to the right for Sobek, from that line to the left for Horus. So Horus and Sobek. Not one. One to my right hand side for Horus. The other one, that one, the one you remember, is for Sobek.
This one for Sobek.
And here I look at down, but please be careful when you look down. Anything fall down from you.
He's gone forever.
Very deep shafts, and that one is exactly how is look like. This is for the crocodile god, for Sobek. So one for the crocodile, one for Horus.
Maddy's over there hunting moon shots. The moon's just risen and she's just managed to get a fantastic one. And she's looking for another. It's probably around about 32 degrees, I reckon. It got up to 42 degrees this afternoon. Having a nice cold Sakara beer. And the Nile is as spectacular as you could wish. This is one stunning part of the world, and it is a place not to be missed. It's our third night on board. We are steaming towards Aswan. We've been to Edfu and Komombo today, and now we've got a barbecue on the sun deck. Yeah, it's basically what they've done is they've moved the buffet from the dining room up to the sun deck. But yes, they got a grill going over there. Absolutely highly recommend the Sonesta Moon Goddess. Yeah, no real complaints. On that note, I'm gonna have another, what is it? Omar Khayyam white wine. Cheers. I knew the Egyptians made good beer, but I didn't realise they really made good wine as well. So, you know, excellent.
Coming into Aswan, the third night on the cruise.
Masons are calling the faithful to